Waiting on that because I got to come to it. All right. So you're working on lifting the chest bone, that sternum, the breastbone right there, right? Pulling the shoulder blades together. Grounding your feet into the floor, ball and heel. Feel the ball and the heel, especially the inner heel and the inner ball, because that's by the big toe and the second toe. And that metatarsal is what we're pushing like the palm of our hands down into the floor, and then letting your feet, your toes just spread out. Okay, and then you're sitting up on your sitting bones. That's why I said I don't need the pillow now, because you're sitting up on your sitting bones. So that's what you're working on. And then between your sitting bones, this is the pelvic bowl, is your part of your vertebrae. This is your sacrum. Very, very important. We're talking about that sciatic nerve, Betty. So the sacrum is right there. And behind that sacrum is the piriformis muscle. And behind that is the sciatic nerve. So that area is very important, that because up above it is those 5 vertebrae of the lumbar, that you pull up those vertebrae, lengthen them. Because the sacrum is, those vertebrae are fused together. They don't have any movement. But you can pull up your lumbar, your lower back. And when you pull up, you can pull up in here. This is your diaphragm, right? So we want to stay lifted here. Pull the ribs up. And then lift that breastbone. So this is our inhale, expanding like the balloon. Always remember that. Expanding like the balloon, inhaling up. Then keeping the skeleton in place up there, and then let the air descend down. Exhale. And when you get down here, think of this pelvic bowl contracting. This is a contraction, like you have, weights in your hands and you use that dumbbell. Contract. This bicep, contract. You feel a tightness in here. Well, that's the same thing you should feel in here, in the pelvic bowl. Tighten it up and scoop up that diaphragm. But this is real tight. Nothing's happening here. You don't have to, tighten up everything. Just this area here on the exhale. And then start your inhale down here. Deep breathing. Inhale up. Expand all the way around. And then keep the skeleton up and exhale. Down and pull in. Now, if you have a lot of tension, when you exhale, you can open your mouth and exhale. So let's inhale, just 4 counts, 2, 3, 4, then open your mouth and pulling in and scooping up, pulling the pubic bone up into the navel, squeezing in here. Inhale, like starting here, inhale. Circling that energy off, spiraling it all around. And then exhaling. I can blow it out my mouth like blowing out a candle. Still pulling in. One more time. Inhale. Through your nostrils though. Expand. Now exhale. So I tell beginners, in the beginning, maybe you want to exhale through your mouth so that you really know how to pull this in. But also that's a cleansing breath when you open your mouth and suck in like that and squeeze tight, really contract that area. That's a cleansing breath also. So you can think of it that way, but you want to do all your movements with inhaling and exhaling. No tension involved in your movements. So we're going to just work on inhaling the neckline up, just right in body alignment, not far. Inhale it up. Now stretch the neck and exhale. Now go to the back vertebrae, so 7 vertebrae in the back and inhale the head back up straight. lifting the crown of the head. Now I'm back up straight. That's my inhale. Now exhale and put the chin in your chest. And scoop this in, pull it in. Now inhale, back center. And exhale and turn your head to the right. Don't crank it, just relax. Don't forget, that's an exhale, that's a let go. Inhale, back to the center, and exhale to the left. And inhale, back to the center, and take that whole sequence again. But this is an excellent sequence to take for the neck. Inhale, lift up, pull up. Now isolate, exhale, stretch the neckline, stretch the chin up. Don't lift your shoulders, keep the chest up. Inhale, lift up the back of the neck. Now stay lifted like that in your skeleton. And exhale, bring your chin in your chest only. But you are scooping up that diaphragm. That's an exhale. Inhale, come back center, expand like the balloon. Exhale, turn your head to the right. And let's let go, don't crank it. Inhale, bring your head back center. Exhale, turn your head to the left. Inhale, back center. Just one more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, stretch back. Stretch that neck. Inhale, stretch the back of the neck up. Exhale, bring the chin in the chest and stretch those 7 vertebrae. And inhale, back center. Push the chin in. Exhale to the right. Don't move the shoulders, just move the head. Inhale, back center. And last one, exhale to the left. And inhale, back center. That is the best exercise for that neckline. You used it in all the different ways, but you kept it in body alignment. That's what I'm trying to make an issue of. You kept it in body alignment. You didn't throw it off. Let's take the shoulders next tension space. Pull those shoulders up to your ears, inhale. And this time we're gonna just drop them down, let go. Blow the air out your mouth, let go. Ready, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Ready, inhale. Exhale, just let go, good, right? So that's a good exercise. Bring your legs forward. It rolls the tension off and you understand that you want the shoulders to be down and in a relaxed state. Now we're just working circulation in the joints of the lower extremities, these legs, thighs, knees, ankles, feet, hip sockets, and we're still pulling the upper torso up. And then slide the foot in using your muscles. And slide the other foot in. Good. Now, we were talking about the sciatic nerve. First, we're going to just stretch the spine out a little bit. And we're going to go right into working on the sciatic nerve. So we're going to bring the chin in the chest and fold. Now, if you get dizzy, if you got vertigo or something, then don't go down that far. But if you don't, then just relax yourself and let go. And hang over. Now, inhale, lift the chin up. There we go with that chin and that neckline. And inhale, push your chest forward, right? And then inhale all the way back up straight, pushing the chin in. Exhale. Drop down. 4 more counts, just relax in that position. Let your body hang. Then inhale, lift up. You should feel that pull in that lower back. And then inhale all the way up. Chin goes in, that stretches those upper vertebrae, cervical. And then you pull the chest up so that you separate the upper torso from that lower torso. Real, real important, right? To separate upper from the lower, okay? Now, it's real important. Another part is our knees, because some of us have problems in our knees also, is that you want to stay pulled up in here, and we're just going to work our knee at the same by flexing and extending, believe it or not. That helps your knees. Just this exercise, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Inhale up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Little circles, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse it. 2, 3, 4, change, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and reverse it. 2, 3, 4, and that kind of helps the knees also. Then we go up into our hip joint, just flex that foot and little rotations up in that thigh bone, femur, going into that ball and socket. Reverse it. And then same time, you got to pull up. Can't clunk into that movement. And flex the foot and rotate. 2, 3, 4, and reverse it. 2, 3, 4, and that works those hip sockets at the same time. Certain things like your knees and your hip sockets, real important. I would even say the shoulder girdle, because these are places you can get frozen shoulders. You can decalcify in the hip joints and the knees. So you have to keep movement. In those areas. Now do you have your strap, your yoga strap? Let's take the yoga strap in the next exercise. Put it across your thigh and hold it on both sides and bring your arms straight down and lift that chest up, that sternum, that breastbone, pull the shoulder blades together. Arms straight down, chin in. So you're stretching the back of the neck. A lot of times you'll have stress in the back of that neck, Beverly, if you're cocking your head up or you're always having your head down like on a computer and stuff. You got to think of pushing the chin back. Chin back and chest up. Okay, bring the arms forward. Now take another breath. Lift those armpits, sides, and come up. Now, you can have your arm wherever you want to. Now, this strap is just to support you, to be able to help you keep your arms up. Now we're going to separate the upper torso from the lower torso. And exhale and just over a little bit. But feel yourself on the left side pulling out of that lower torso, out of the pelvic area. And then inhale back up. Exhale. Pull that diaphragm in. And don't let your legs go. Keep your legs going forward. And inhale back up. One more time. And exhale. So you're stretching your arms, your triceps. Inhale back up. And then you're stretching the muscles on the side. Exhale. Separating that upper torso from the lower torso. And then bring the arms down, but keep the chest up. Separate, right? Good. Okay, now let's take the strap and put it under the arch of the right foot. Now you're holding it right there by the knee. And then you're using, again, the strap for support to pull your back up, not to pull your leg up. Put your leg wherever you are comfortable. It does not matter. We're just working circulation and working the spine, keeping that back up and that chest up. Separating the upper torso from the lower torso. Stay seated on both of those sitting bones. And bend, extend, and bend, and down, and 2, extend, and bend, and down, and 3, extend, and bend, and down, and 4, extend, and bend, and down. Good. Let's change. Put it on the left leg. Okay, pull up. Ready? Chin in and bend, extend, and bend. Don't have to be straight. Just work those joint areas. And down, and 3, extend, and bend. Down, and 4, extend, and bend, and down. Okay, let's go back to the right. Okay, now this time, bend, extend. Now put the strap in the same hand and pull the back up. Then take this left hand, free all your fingers wide open, and then open them out to the side in line with your chest. Don't have it up here, don't have it down there, just straight across. And then open and close, working that hip socket. 2, and 3, and 4, pull up your back. 5, and 6 and 7 and 8 and bend. Now, you could have your leg lower, it doesn't matter. Have it wherever you feel comfortable. That's the key. But push the front thigh to meet the back thigh and keep pulling the pubic bone up into the navel. Keeping the chest lifted. Don't stick the ribs out. Pull them up. And this is what you're lifting. Okay? Ready? And bend, extend. Put it in the same hand. And open out to the side. Ready? And open 1. Together. 2. Squeeze in the thighs. 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And make it easy. You see how I'm just doing like I gotta do my arm. I'm not trying to go way back here, way over here. No effort. Keep it easy, easy. Just trying to get circulation. All right. Now this is where we're going to Betty work on that sciatic nerve a little. First, we're working the inner thighs just then. That's the adductors. Now I'm gonna work ab, outside thigh muscles. Ready? Bend, extend. Put it in the opposite hand. Now, if you can, you got to stretch these back of this hamstring, the thighs. You'll cross it over and squeeze. Squeeze in as much as you can. Keep this knee in line with your instep. And then here we go again. Pull your back up. Now pull your toes to you and reach your heel. Push the front thighs to meet the back thighs. And squeeze. And that's all. And then what you're doing is pulling this lower back up. You should feel it there. That you're pulling up, not your leg, your back. Good. Now from here, today, we're going to take it. Yeah, I'm holding the strap. And I'm going to take it to 2 different places to show you. If your thighs, like my thighs, maybe you won't be able to cross your leg. So you modify it even more. In this position, this leg is straight ahead. Don't let it go out. Straight ahead. And this leg from the groin area, right, is open. This is working the sciatic nerve. This is called pigeon modification. Now, if you have a certain amount of flexibility, you know, which I have, so I can bring my leg across my thigh. And then you can hold your strap again to pull your back up, or you can hold your leg, your lower leg, to pull your back up. Now I'm not moving this. I'm moving my lower back. This foot is flexed, and I'm pulling up my lower back. I'm pulling up my sacrum. You know, I'm sitting on both sitting bones, and in between, I told you, was that sacrum. And I'm pulling up. And I might even pull a little bit forward so I can stretch it a little bit more to get behind that sacrum, those piriformis muscles. But I'm not clunking. I'm not rounded at all. I'm lifted. Now, if I can go in between, I can't get my leg up here, but I can hold the strap and bring my leg here. That's fine too, as long as you don't round. Give me that sunken chest. You want to keep that chest up, shoulders back, and you want to stay pulled up and press this foot down. Then, if you're up here, take the leg off, and now let's rock the hip socket. Let's go back to that hip socket. And all I'm doing is rocking it as I hold onto the strap to pull my back up. 7, 8. And bring the leg down. That pigeon is known for being one of the best exercises for the sciatic nerve. You can take it in the bed where you don't have to worry about pulling your back up, where you're laying down, and then just cross that leg over. It'll be easier. Or you can use your strap or use your hands, any way to cross that leg over. But it's easier when you're laying down in bed. Or, you know, we do it laying on the floor. Okay? So here we start at the beginning. So we lift up, extend, put the strap in the opposite hand, pull that back up and cross that leg over. And then reach the other arm out, squeeze those inner thighs together. Don't let that leg flop. And keep pulling up that lower back. Push the chin in. Push the front thighs to meet the back thighs. And if you can't do this here, have your leg wherever you can have it. 7, 8. Then again, either bring it down here and pull your back up, or hold it, or either cross it if you can cross it, and then pull up that lower back. You should be able to feel that lower back. Flex this foot because that protects your knee, and pull up that lower back. And then you can even pull forward just a little bit so you can feel even more lengthening of those 5 vertebrae. And the opening, feel the expansion, opening of the sacrum and that piriformis muscle behind you. But you're not pinching that sciatic nerve. That's the point. Okay, good. And take your strap or either your hands and then just rock. We call it rocking baby. And rock that hip socket. 7, 8, and bring the leg down. That's called the pigeon. Very important exercise for the sciatic nerve. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that you learned that today. Okay, our hip sockets should be kind of open now. And let's just do our twist first, because that's something you should do every day. Take that left hand, cross it over, put the right hand back. Inhale, the spine up. No matter if you really twist that far. Exhale, pull the pubic bone up in the navel, and you can add the twist. You're twisting those intestines, and that helps your elimination. Inhale yourself back center and change. Inhale up from that lower back. See, that's the whole point. Don't clunk in that area. Exhale, pull the pubic bone up in the navels from the waistline. Get the chest up, shoulders back, shoulder blades together. Then inhale, back center. Exhale and change. Now we're going to add the head, Beverly, with this. So we inhale up. We exhale and twist. Now just the head. Inhale the head, turning it to the left. And when you get there, exhale. Just let your eyes look behind you. Then inhale, turn your head to the right. And exhale when you get there. And look behind yourself. Then inhale your head right to the center of your sternum, your breastbone, and then bring your upper torso back to the front. And exhale and change one more time. Inhale the spine up, feel the vertebrae lengthening. Then exhale, pull the pubic bone up in the navel, pull the ribs up in the chest, make room for that twist. Okay. Then inhale, turn your head to the right. Exhale when you get there. Inhale, turn your head to the left. Look behind yourself with your eyes. Exercise those eyes too. Then inhale back to your sternum, your breastbone, and then bring your torso back to the front and exhale. Good, good, good. So that really gives you that stretch there. Very, very important stretch, right? Because you, like I said, working on your organs, elimination. We call this like the second brain, the gut, like you say, you got a gut feeling right here. This is second, and then the heart. That should really be number 1, but the brain is supposed to be 1. Okay, this could be 2 though, the heart, and then 3 could be the stomach. It's according to how you feel. But these are things you should listen to. That's what I'm just making an issue. You should listen to your gut feeling. You should always listen to your heart. That's your feelings. Right here is your thymus gland. That's your emotional gland. Listen to it. Okay. All right, let's move over one more time. Let's open our legs now. So we stretch our groin area because you have a lot of lymphs in that area. So those lymphs are in that area to pull the toxins out. So that's important also. And then press open. Feel your hip sockets open. So important to open up those hip sockets. And pull the upper torso out of the lower torso. Feel that stretch. And let's work that triangle. That'll be our last one. Put the left hand here, right hand on the hip. Now twist the waistline to the right. Exhaling, slide down to the left. And salute that right hand and pull it back. And then exhale and give that arm a stretch. Then inhale yourself up. Pulling from here, trying to pull out of that lower torso. And then you could turn the hand over and exhale it down. Or you could, if you have any trouble in your shoulders, then you can bend it and bring it down. Always try to modify it to fit you. But don't sit up there and watch me. That's what I'm trying to make an issue of. Modify it to fit you. Inhale, press open the socket. Exhale, twist the waistline to the left, slide down. Inhale, salute. Exhale, stretch that armpit. And then reach over and stretch. And then inhale, pull up. Pull from here, not from your shoulder. Pull up, put pubic bone up in the navel, lift the chest. And then exhale. Bring the arms down, but keep everything else pulled up. Good, good, good. And let's bring the legs back parallel, and then let's just work those hip sockets now. Squeeze in, inner thighs. Exhale, go inside of your feet, and open up the groin area and lift the chest. Inhale, squeeze, tightness. And exhale, let go there. But this is not letting go. We pull it up, and we're contracting in here. Scooping that diaphragm up. And then come back parallel. Feel that action happen. One more time. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, open up. Shoulder blades are together, chest is up. Good, good, good. And come back parallel. Now, I wanted you to do a rotation because that's another thing that makes your lower back feel good. Betty, is you're going to push your chest forward here like this and lift it up and stretch your chin. This is called cow. Now you'll bring your chin in your chest and tuck your buttocks under that gluteus maximus. Pull the pubic bone up in the navel. Open up the shoulder blades and round. Don't put anything in the shoulder. Put your energy here where you need it, in that lower back. This is cat. At 4 counts. Inhale. Up and stretch the neckline. That's good for that, Beverly. And then exhale. Stretch the back of the neck and tuck the buttocks under. So you're not sitting up on the buttocks now. You're scooping into cat. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Feel that stretch. Now inhale up straight. Now I want you to bring your hands down because I want to take this total rotation. Now you're going to reach over the waistline, keeping the chest up. Reach over to the right side, straight across, don't seesaw. And then come back center. Reach over to the left and come back center. Now turn the palm up of the right and like someone's pulling your fingertips and reach over. Exhale, pull that navel in and then palm back down, change and reach over to the left. And then when you come back in, palms down and down, okay? I got my legs out too wide. Okay, so when you go to the side, it's from here. It's from these side obliques again. Keeping the chest lifted, using the latissimus dorsi muscle, all of that pecs here. Everything pulled up. Okay, now we're gonna put that together. That's what I'm going to show you. So we have the chest going forward. Lift the chin a little bit, but don't accent that. Accent here. Now you're going to push over to the right. Don't seesaw, see how I go straight across. Over to the right. Now you're going to tuck the buttocks under, work that gluteus maximus, pull the pubic bone up in the navel, back. You're going to stay back there and push to the left. Then you're going to bring it around to the front again. See what I'm saying? Doing that rotation, side, tuck under, back. This is an exhale here, side. Now start inhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck under. Push. Inhale. Exhale. And that is so good for the lower back. Now let's try the other way. So inhale forward and then push over to the left. Tuck the buttocks under, pull the pubic bone up in the navel. Push to the right, then swing it around. Inhale. Push. Exhale. Tuck it under. And then when you come front, you're sitting up on the sitting bones. Stay seated on them. Now they tuck under. When you go back and go to the right, now sit up on them. Last one. And tuck under and sit up. And that should have felt good. We call that big like that. That's going around the outside of the bowl. Then we do it going on the inside of the bowl, the center of the bowl. Here you're stirring something right in the middle of the bowl. And this is, the torso is the middle of the bowl. And then of course, here we go, that pelvic bowl is the outside. And you just stir around in the middle. Lifting up, pulling in, learning how to suck this area up and in. And then doing it the other way. And keeping this, that's a bowl, just keeping it straight and still, no movement there. Those are rotations of the upper torso, and then you're adding on that, pulling the pubic bone up into the navel, when you're exhaling. A very good exercise for that lower back. That's a good exercise to loosen it up and pull it up, and stretch it out, because it's your lifeline. You got to keep the spine lengthening and flexible so that that spinal cord can get up into it. All right, good. Okay, let's turn our hands over and close this section. Ready? And inhale. Bring them center, press them together as you exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more time. And inhale. And exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. Blessings. If you have any questions, I'm still here, so you can, this is